Chevrolet is preparing two new electric SUVs for the 2024 model year to replace the current Bolt EV and EUV. One of the latest models, the Equinox EV, is entering a segment of the EV market offering lots of competition. One of these competitors is the Hyundai Kona EV, which also underwent a major update. But when put on paper one next to the other, which of the two compact electric SUVs is better? Let's try to find out. When the new Equinox EV will go on sale in later fall of 2023, it will be offered in the entry-level 1LT form. This one will be powered by one electric motor for the front wheels, delivering 210 horsepower and 242 pound-feet of torque. However, Chevrolet will offer 5 different trims for the Equinox EV, including one with an optional bigger battery and all-wheel electric drivetrain. This one will deliver 290 horsepower and 346 pound-feet of torque. By then, the new generation Kona EV will also go on sale, offering 2 different battery options. The entry-level models will get a 48.6 kilowatt-hour battery pack with 133 horsepower and 188 pound-feet of torque, while top versions will get a 64.8 kilowatt-hour battery pack with 201 horsepower and the same 201 pound-feet of torque. The new Equinox EV is built on GM's highly efficient Ultium platform, which means it will offer all the cool benefits that come with it, including good range and fast charging capabilities. The entry-level models will come with a small battery pack that will only provide a range of 250 miles. But in its best configuration, the Equinox EV offers up to 300 miles of range. The models with the electric all-wheel drive configuration will drop the range to 280 miles. Chevy's electric compact SUV will also benefit from fast charging capabilities and will add up to 70 miles of range in just 10 minutes of charging. On the other hand, the Kona EV, equipped with the 64.8 kilowatt-hour battery pack, will offer a range of 260 miles, but there is no word on the range provided by the entry-level battery. The Kona EV also benefits from fast charging capabilities, but it needs 43 minutes to recharge to 80%. The Chevrolet Equinox EV and the Hyundai Kona EV are compact electric SUVs, but the Equinox is slightly bigger. It is built on a 116-inch wheelbase and measures 190 inches in length, 75 inches in width, and 64 inches in height. The new Kona EV, on the other hand, even if it grew a lot in size, is still a lot smaller than Chevy's EV. It is built on a 104.7 inches wheelbase and measures 171.5 inches in length, 71.9 inches in width, and 62.2 inches in height. These numbers represent an increase of 5.7 inches in length and a 1-inch increase in height compared to its predecessor, but it is still 18.5 inches shorter than the Equinox EV, 3.1 inches wider, and 1.8 inches taller. The Equinox EV has a futuristic cabin with a clean and minimalist design, and the digital infotainment screen controls almost every technology inside. It offers interior room for up to 5 passengers. And although Chevy didn't reveal interior dimensions just yet, we expect it to be identical to the gas-powered model. The latter offers 40.0 inches of headroom up front and 38.5 inches in the rear, 40.9 inches of legroom up front and 39.9 inches in the back, and 57.2 inches of shoulder room up front and 55.5 inches in the back. By comparison, the Kona EV's interior is just as versatile and is designed with the living space idea in mind. However, despite still offering room for 5 passengers, it doesn't do as well in terms of room. For example, the front headroom is only 39.9 inches, and the rear legroom of 38.2 inches. The Kona EV does, however, offer more cargo space. It goes up to a maximum of 63.7 inches, while the Equinox EV can only accommodate 57.2 cubic feet of luggage. The Chevrolet Equinox EV will be offered in 3 trims: 1LT, 2LT, 3LT, 2RS, and 3RS, and sales will begin in the fall of 2023. Chevy didn't reveal full Equinox EV prices, but it announced it will start from about $30,000. The 3RS trims will go up to as much as $44,000. The same goes for the new Kona EV. We do not have the prices yet, but we have the 2023 model as a reference. Just as a reminder, The 2023 Hyundai Kona EV's price ranges from $33,550 to $41,550. However, considering the new model's improvements, we expect the starting price to go up to about $35,000. The advantage of the Equinox EV is that it qualifies for up to a $7,500 federal tax credit, which could significantly lower its price. Chevrolet did not reveal fuel performance figures for the Equinox EV, but did announce the models equipped with the all-wheel drive system will run from 0 to 60 miles per hour in just 6 seconds. The same goes for the Kona EV. While we have no performance figures for the model year, the 2023 Kona EV should indicate what to expect. For example, the current model runs from 0 to 60 miles per hour from 9.2 to 8.6 seconds, but we should expect a small improvement for the new generation. The Equinox EV is also much more capable, as its towing capacity is 1,500 pounds. On the other hand, the Kona EV is not rated for towing, although some people said they could tow up to 2,800 pounds. The Equinox EV is a new addition to a market that has plenty of models to choose from, so it is no wonder why Chevy had to raise the bar and give the electric SUV an amazing exterior look. The company opted for a futuristic design, with a single headlight running the entire front end length and a wide grille flanked by 2 slim LED strips. Animated taillights, a shark fin, and an aerodynamic diffuser will easily distinguish the rear. Also, each trim will have unique identifiable elements, with the 3RS trim being the sportiest. On the other hand, the Kona EV has hardly been criticized for how it looks, but the new generation brings a lot of improvements in this regard. Hyundai worked on making the Kona EV a lot more aerodynamic than before. It now has a drag coefficient of 0.27, but at the same time, it made it look a lot better. The EV has a more aerodynamic nose, a new rear liftgate, and a more sculpted wheel arch armor. As is the case with every other electric vehicle, for both the Kona EV and the Equinox EV, most of the physical buttons, which can be very distractive during daily driving, were replaced by commands on the infotainment system. However, both models keep the traditional knobs for temperature control, which can be helpful. And speaking of the infotainment system, the Kona EV does a little better in this regard. Hyundai's EV features a floating horizontal C-pad with integrated dual 12.3-inch panoramic display screens, while the Equinox EV gets 2 11-inch screens, one for the infotainment system and the other for the driver's display. However, the higher trims with an optional 17.7-inch screen will also be offered. Both models will benefit from Apple CarPlay and Android Auto features, but the Equinox model could benefit from GM's infotainment system developed in collaboration with Google. There is no doubt that both models will offer lots of driver assist features, but the Equinox EV will come with the available Super Cruise hands-free driver assistance technology. This feature allows the driver to travel hands-free on more than 400,000 miles of compatible roads across the US and Canada. Other cool driver assistance technologies include adaptive cruise control and HD surround vision, with a head-up display and rear camera mirror. The Kona EV will also be loaded with many driver assistance technologies, including the next level of Hyundai SmartSense features: smart cruise control, navigation-based smart cruise control with stop and go, parking distance warning, and remote start. The new Kona EV also has the advantage of having a frunk, which the Equinox EV lacks. It is not big, at only 0.95 cubic feet, but adds to the total storage area. Both models will offer vehicle-to-load capability, one-pedal driving, and smart regenerative system that adjusts regeneration according to real-time traffic conditions. Thanks to the vehicle-to-load capability function, both models will be great outdoor vehicles as they can charge electrical equipment, such as electric bicycles, scooters, and camping equipment. They can even serve as power suppliers during a power outage.